All right, kiddos. Uh, I'm popping up for a minute just do a little experimentation. Take a look at how it does from just out in the world. And I've got my iPad here, so I'm streaming from my phone on the dashboard there. Maybe I should finally, 20 years later, get rid of my Affleck sticker. 25 years old. It's been, but I want to see what happens if I pop in with the iPad here, and I'm not going to use do. I want to see about share. Waller, what's going on, brother? I haven't seen you in the chat for a while. Good to see you. Good to see you stick your nose in. Let's see. So, again, I'm streaming on all the platforms. Just for chuckles for a minute to kind of play with this. This isn't so much a show, but I've got got my little wireless lavalier here, and after this, I can go back and listen and see how the audio sounded. And I'm looking at trying to set up a screen share from this iPad. Let's see if I even can share. Yeah, Megan, what the hell? You're get off and yeah, you don't need to be on this trash form. Let's see about maybe some X. Johnson says a little echo, but working. A little echo, you say. Let me double check something. That makes me wonder if there's two. Well, that slight vibration in the camera, Waller, that's as simple as, yo, it's hot. So I'm letting the pickup truck parked in the shade in the parking lot of a church, letting the AC run because, yo, it's hot. So that would be why there's a little vibration in the camera. Looks like everybody that's watching right now is actually watching on Yield YouTube. If some of y'all happen to pop over to Rumble, I'd be happy to give away a free 1 month membership to you. Okay. John says that's better. Sounds great. Sounds okay. Good. I suspect what happened is it's LEVN is the brand name. But it's one of these little kits where you got the dongle that plugs into the bottom of the phone. This one comes with two, one that's iOS, one that's USB-C. I got a newer iPhone, so it's USB-C. It's no longer nobody's using the Thunderbolt anymore. And just quick aside, guys, these two sound great generally. Since I'm doing a test and talking about equipment, I've got a few different setups for this kind of stuff, different applications. Most of them work for multiple systems, like this one. You've got two. The plugs in right there. It's it's automatic with magnets. So if I plug the dongle, if I plug not the dongle, the lavalier, it's got the dongles and the lavalier, and if you so the lavs on the side, these tend to come with two lavs, so that you can use them for like interview shots, interview setups, um, which is pretty slick. Megan says she can't find me on Rumble. That's interesting. But you can spend a big damn pile of money on them and do something like DJI mics, but much bigger and beefier. You get into 250 on one of these setups, or you can get into something like an Ulanzi, like this bad boy, same kind of deal. Got the dongle and the lav mics. There's two of them in there. Cases and charger. Now, you find yourself spending like 40 or 50 bucks on a set of the Ulanzis like this, and 250 or so on the DJIs. All of them will work with your phone, but these more expensive ones, not part of what you're paying for is dramatically higher recording quality, audio quality, but also like you can see clearly that the DJI Lav is dramatically larger than the cheaper little Ulanzi type lavs. That's because this is a recording device all on its own. So, say if you're a professional like I am, say you're doing something like a wedding, I put these on the bride, groom, and the officiant, for example. I put one of these on the bride and groom and record everything with a remote device. But with the more expensive one, I throw those on the bride, the groom, the officiant, and stuff happens, right? Somebody might answer a phone call and the Bluetooth headset that they're wearing screws up the transmission between the remotes, and you get crappy audio recorded on the camera. The lavalier that the various talent are wearing is also recording the backup. Brother, if you're writing an invoice for 10 or 20 grand on a wedding video, the extra $200 you spent on having that emergency backup, I'll tell you something. 2 is 1 and 1 is 2. Angry Conservative says it's because it's not on the channel, it's on the user account. Okay. So, no big deal. Hey AC, since you're watching in the thread there, I don't suppose you've noticed. Is there a way to share the screen from an iPad or an iPhone? Because I'm not seeing a way to do that here. So I'm thinking that means that if I want to do the show on the road, I'm going to have the laptop if I want to share it. Or I will tell you this though, having the phone and the iPad on hand is at least convenient in that I can see the chat. So, but you know what? I killed a good 10 minutes, which was what I needed to do because I've got shoots over here in Conyers today. So I killed a good 10 minutes, and